nice start of a new week. I am just tacking up Sienna here because we're going to do some long reining. I'm also going to put on the bum band thing. I haven't done it in a little while, so I thought, let's get that backside moving, hey? Let's get that backside moving. They're a little cross with me. I don't think I gave them enough haylage last night. They've been wasting it really badly, so I thought, I'm not going to give them lots because I just seem to be chucking away more than they're eating. Anyway, this morning they'd like eaten absolutely everything and they looked fuming with me, even Corporal. So I was like, sorry guys. Anyway, not happy bunnies at all with me. So I've got a pole exercise set out, which actually is going to be ideal for her long reining. Hello. Her long reining. Coop can school over them, and actually I've got to teach a lesson as well this morning, and I'm probably going to use that exercise for the lesson as well. So it's a good one. I will show you it. I'm feeling a little bit tired. Doesn't everybody on a Monday morning? I get Sunday night insomnia, and I get it quite regularly, and I hate it. It drives me insane because I know I'm going to be tired when I wake up, and all I want to do is sleep. But I even feel like my brain isn't whirling or anything. I'm just awake. I just don't want to sleep. And even when I think I finally did get to sleep, which was like the early hours, I was like in such a light sleep that I kept waking up, and Corporal, well, you can't see him, Corporal was like really itchy last night, so he kept banging on the sides of the stable, and that just woke me up instantly, and I was like, please stop doing that. Anyway, so he seems quite itchy this morning. I'm not entirely sure why. I'm going to keep moving because if I keep talking, I'm not moving and I end up behind. But I will show you this pole exercise. As I said, this pole exercise is really versatile. So I've started off by long reining Sienna through it. Now you can see there's around one canter stride, a very short bounce stride between each pairing of poles. And the great thing is you can walk the horse between them. You can use it to be really accurate with your transition, especially when you're long reining. It helps stop Sienna drifting. It helps keep her much straighter because, I mean, she is like a little drunk horse when she goes around on the long reins. She's not the straightest, so this really just help her go straight. Then you can start walking over the poles. Again, I've said it numerous times through lots of my videos. There are so many benefits to walking your horse over poles. You can do right angles. The great thing about this exercise pretty much is you can come from every direction. You can mix and match where you want to turn. You can go dead straight. You can turn and do right angles. You can have a good play around. You can have different raised height poles. So really gets the horse thinking about where they're putting their feet. And then I moved on to Mr. Coop and started off just as I had with Sienna. I started by walking him through the poles, again, making sure I'm using my outside leg, practicing a couple of transitions. It's really good to practice your transitions between poles because you have to be accurate. When you're at a marker, or if you're like me, sometimes in the arena I don't even work to my markers, I can become a little bit sort of slack in making sure I am really like on the marker. So by using the poles, you can make sure that, you know, you will do a transition in between the poles. So I really enjoyed that part of this exercise. And then obviously I started working him over the poles. And like I say, I've got some poles that are just on the ground, some that are raised. And you could also do this exercise in canter. You could make the bounces a little bit higher if you wanted to. That's why I love it. And also, you know, the fact is I don't have to get off and change it. I can do it from any direction. I've got some poles more raised than others. You can do it in walk, trot and canter. I didn't have my striding quite right through the middle of this, so Coop had to come on a bit of a forward stride to get it right. But that's all right. Got him thinking about where he was putting his feet and definitely woke him up, that's for sure. But like this is my favourite bit, just practising some transitions in between the poles and making sure that I am accurate and on point and Coop is listening. It's a really nice exercise to do. I probably, if I did it again next time, I would definitely put the bounces up a little bit higher so he was actually jumping. I think that would be quite handy. But as an all-round exercise, you are covering all areas for your horse: suppleness, activity, fitness. You're getting them thinking for themselves. Like, you're ticking all the boxes with this exercise. Afternoon, guys. It is Tuesday and I'm just about to tack up the old bean, have a little play with him in school. I fancied a little jump, nothing major, but I thought he might appreciate it too. Sienna has got the day off, so that's the plan with you, isn't it, sunshine? Oh, he's like so itchy though. He's not too bad actually, but yeah, he's a little bit on the itchy side, aren't you? Yes. Little update on Madam. Just see her beautiful bottom. Hello, you in there? So she had some bloods taken last week and they came back all good. Nothing wrong on that front. You come in. She had the dentist today. Oh, you look like you've just cut your eye. What you done there? What you done? How have you managed that? She's got a tiny little nick just at the top of her eye. I don't know what the camera's doing. How did you manage that? Silly sausage. Anyway, she's feeling a little bit sorry for herself. So the dentist like double checked, triple checked, looked all around her mouth to see if there were any reasons why she would be tongue rolling because of, you know, something causing her pain or discomfort. And there was nothing. Absolutely, right, sleepy. Absolutely nothing. She did need her teeth doing because, in fact, she was coming up to 6 months since she last had them done. So she had her teeth done like normal. And he also removed... Oh, silly, I have no idea where you've managed to scratch your eye. He did also remove her 3 final caps. Oh, light's not doing very well there. So those are her 3 little baby caps, the last ones. You're an adult now. You're full grown up, I'm afraid. 2 were literally hanging on by a thread anyway, and one of them we just felt needed to come out. So at least that's kind of done now. We don't need to worry about any more teeth. These being pushed up and possibly making her uncomfortable. He's also given me some good advice and some good ideas for bits to try with her. So it's kind of good. It's good that there's nothing in her mouth that could be causing her to like play with her tongue all the time. It just, you know, would have think, oh, she's knackered. She's so good for the dentist. She was so well behaved. She's absolutely pooped. But yeah, so there's some good advice, things I can try, and we'll see if we can help her on that front. Evening, guys. I was just doing a bit of washing up, and the horses are currently out in the field, like just before they go to bed. So I have about 2 hours out in the evening because they don't have that long in the morning out, and if I break it up, Sienna seems to be fine. So, hello. Anyway, there I was doing a bit of washing up, about to do some washing up, and I was thinking, I'll get them in afterwards, that kind of thing. Then looked out a window and thought, oh no, that's rain coming. And so legged it. I didn't realise it was meant to rain tonight, but it has gone very black and... No, that's your ear. Move your head out of the way. Yeah, look at that. It's gone rather stormy looking, so... Need to come in, don't you? I absolutely love it when there's something like brewing in the weather, whether it's like a thunderstorm or like really heavy rain, or definitely, I reckon that's only about a minute off now. I just love it. Like, I just want to kind of curl up inside, and especially when it's so dry and we need the rain, it's really nice. Anyway, I'm going to end today's vlog there. It's really short and sweet. The problem with doing like exercise videos is that once you've shown the exercise and you've gone through it once or twice and said a little bit about it, there's not much more to vlog about, so it actually makes for a really short vlog. Yeah, weather incoming. I think it's meant to be heavy as well. I just checked my weather app, and actually it's quite heavy rain coming again. If I've got any clips, I'll put them in from was it yesterday's rain? I can't remember, maybe it was Sunday's rain. One day when we had absolutely like the heavens opened and it was so heavy. Yeah, this is the kind of weather that makes me sleep. Anyone else like that? Thunderstorms, sleep really well in them. I've used those. Oh, come on, gate. This gate doesn't want to shut. No. There we go. I sometimes use them to get to sleep. Like, I love the sound of thunder and lightning in the background, or really heavy rain on the roof of my house. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Anyway, see you guys on Sunday.